Hello YouTube, and welcome back to VHS. I'm your host Jesse, and I'm here today to review Beverly Hills Cop AXEL F on Netflix right now. Go watch it. Not right now. Watch the video, then go watch it. Yeah, that's better. This is a spoiler-free review. The only spoiler being, I loved it. Okay, let's start with the headline. This is a win for movie fans. It's a win for fans of the Beverly Hills Cop franchise because it means that Cop 3 is no longer the final word on this series of movies. Hallelujah! It's a win for Eddie fans because he's all the way back to the stuff that we loved from the beginning of his career. Ain't no fat suits, ain't no goofy voices, just Eddie fucking with people. And I will also say this is a big win for all of us who are getting a little tired of the superhero shit. We get a real human action comedy here. And it feels incredibly refreshing, which I get is weird to say about a 40-year-old franchise. But man, talk about breath of fresh air. Needed air. Choking over here on all the superheroes. Let's break it down real quick. I don't need to get into the story, like at all. You get it. Axel goes back to LA to help his estranged daughter. That's all you need to know. But let's talk about that daughter. Everyone, please join me in welcoming Taylor Page to the big and small screen for the rest of our lives. I don't know where she's been, even after checking her IMDb page, but please just tell me she's here to stay. Taylor plays Axel's estranged daughter, Jane, who wants nothing to do with him, but can't help being just like him. The movie tells us a couple times that she's just like Axel, you know, to get it through our thick skulls, but they didn't need to. It's all in her performance. Taylor Page has all of the attitude of Axel, the cleverness of Axel, and the innate sense of justice and needing to do what's right. But she's doing two things because despite being just like her father, she wants to be nothing like her father. And that push-pull comes across in every scene very effectively. She's awesome. More of Taylor Page, please. And thank you. Now let's talk about Eddie. I missed him, man. I missed this Eddie so much. And I'm elated to report that Eddie doesn't miss a beat stepping back into the role of Axel Foley. The movie opens on him driving through Detroit, knowing everybody and everybody knowing him. And as soon as he cracks that first smile, we are back, baby. The jokes are funny and edgy right away, like they should be for Axel. You know, he's always talking about race, about class, and just generally sniffing out everybody's bullshit. But AXEL F isn't a retread of all that stuff. It's actually an evolution of the character. I genuinely thought they would get stuck in a rut, just do the same thing, and think we were going to be happy enough with that. But it's not true. Eddie evolves the character a little bit here. There are times where Axel's bits don't work. There's a hilarious scene with the black valet who does not appreciate Eddie trying to play the brother card with him. And there are times where, like, he's just too old for this shit. Even he kind of gives up on his own gag, you know what I mean, at a certain point. It shows that Axel is changing as he ages and even gaining perspective on his own bullshit. Couple quick hits and we'll get out of here. First, the music. All the hits come back, baby. Bob Seger, Shakedown, Breakdown. The Pointer Sisters, they're all in there. Who doesn't love Neutron Dance, by the way? Find me in the comments if you don't love the Neutron Dance. They're all back. They're all used perfectly in the action sequences, just like they were in the earlier franchise, but it's been like 30 plus years, so it feels fresh. It feels like real recording artists in a real studio, not just the same three Disney composers over and over and over and over again. You know what I mean? They were awesome, very lively. And the new track, Lil Nas X's Here We Go. It's really good. It's really good. I mean, it's super on the nose for the movie to update the AXEL F theme with like a hip hop mashup, redux cover, whatever you want to call it. But it still works. It totally works. I had no idea it was Lil Nas X while I was watching the movie. I just knew the energy was great. It supercharged the movie and it brought the past up to the present, which they had to do, and they did it well. All right, the cast. I'm really not going to dive too deep into this because I don't want to talk plot details or anything, but suffice it to say, the new faces work perfectly well in the Beverly Hills Cop universe. Joseph Gordon-Levitt slides right in there. You know, he's a cop. He's not the same cop he was in The Dark Knight Rises, but He's a totally lived-in dude. He's great. Kevin Bacon's great. When's Kevin Bacon not great? That's like a dumb thing to say. They all work. But, you know, more than that, all the old faces that come back felt great. They really played their part and they weren't overused, which I think is key. You got all the flavors, and it was awesome seeing all of them back with AXEL. Even Serge. Just because it's not too much. It's a perfect amount of Serge. Okay, wrap-up time. Go see AXEL F. You have Netflix. Go see this movie. It's just sitting there. I promise you are going to have a good time. Come back in the comments. Tell me how much you enjoyed it. We should all be sharing in the experience of how fun it is to have AXEL back. Before you go, please take a minute to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're closing in on our first 1,000 subscribers. We've only been up for about 6 months, and we're having a great time. We cannot thank you all enough for your support. Let's keep it rolling, and we'll see you again soon. Come on back, man. We live here, only on VHS.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, and please like and subscribe. Check out more of our videos. Leave a comment. Or don't. You do you.